He's held him to under 45% from the floor. Doing so, by far the best mark of anyone. Double comes this time. Porter alone connects.
Yeah, and that's the risk when you double Jokić of leaving Porter and getting those guys going.
Or Jokić can do that.
Well, again, Jokić yet to watch. Can they somehow level up there?
Jokić guarded by Zubac. Jokić separates, can't dump it in. He's 1 and Jokić is 2 in the history of the NBA for point increase from regular season career average to playoff career average. Off the steal, here's Powell, and it's stripped from behind out of bounds. Knocked by Jokić, and it stays here.
Not exactly how you draw it up, but he's been in this NBA a long time with his father as a coach, so he seemed pretty calm to me.
Harden can't finish there, yeah.
This late in the season heading into the playoffs.
Jokić doesn't get the 3 to roll in. Ty Lue so complimentary. Post All-Star break, 37%.
And over 40 uncontested. So the question here, Ryan, the Clippers offense is only 15th in the league on the season. They're healthy, they're motivated, and Kawhi Leonard, who we haven't even mentioned much, physically looks better than he's looked in 5 years as Harden keeps doing what he's been doing. He's one of the smartest defenders, but if he steps up, then Zubac is there, and Zubac has had a great first quarter already.
Here's Jokić bodying into Zubac. What touch from Nikola Jokić. Here comes Murray. Denver making a little push here. Murray bounces, Jokić. Lethal combination there. And an 8-0 Denver run. Yeah, to your point, Jokić just plays a higher volume of minutes than Zubac typically. Averages about 4 more minutes per game. As Harden wanted to whistle, didn't get it. There you go, 2-man game again. Murray off on that one. Jokić finds Brown on the block. Back to Jokić, cutting, couldn't finish, wanted a whistle.
I don't want to keep saying it, but Denver's problem this season has been their defense. And again, you can see it right now. Clippers shoot 57% from the field, and the Clippers are already established their defense. Denver's going to have to find a way to somehow make things more difficult for this Clippers team, because Clippers are just getting whatever they want right now.
Jokić off to Porter, back to Jokić. Jokić takes, short.
We have to do better. To your point, they are getting everything they want in the paint.
Yeah, Denver just 2 offensive rebounds. Thank you, Angels. Jokić fights through the contact that time to finish.
Swallow the whistle a little bit more in the playoffs. You know, it is a fact. I mean, that's what they play for, and that was great defense. And Jokić is frustrated.
Big contact last 2 possessions. Lob it in, Gordon! The touch off the dish from Jokić. Murray looking to twist away from Zubac. Instead, Jokić with the size on Dunn. Dunn did a nice job there. Zubac goes out with 3. So does Leonard with his 2. And knocked away. Powell battling. Brown able to claw it. Back to Jokić. Murray had a good look there. He passed up. Westbrook connects.
40%, I would call that uncontested.
Thank you very much, Angel. Denver is not a high-volume three-point shooting team, though. They were 30th. That's last in the league in attempts. 28th in makes. Jokić dips in and cups it home.
Looked like he doesn't know how to defend it, but it's the brilliance of Jokić, just the brilliance of his shot making.
Done, another one. That one's off.
Not
but
fast
they didn't
enough.
get it in time, yeah. Jokić fading away off, good D.
Ty Lue said they can go to Kawhi and ISO. They got a lot of different ways they can beat you.
Jokić connects. Toe on the line, a long 2 for Nikola Jokić. Last 5 games of it averaged 29.5 points, 11 assists. Here's Jokić on Dunn. Oh my goodness, the footwork. Harden out to Dunn. Another wide open look. Instead, he's going to go to the rim. Missed the layup. Right eye. Murray 2 for 9 in this game. Has 8 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds. Again goes behind the back. This time effective.
Yeah, well, still risky. Old school basketball.
Here's the 2-man action. Murray, Jokić, can't flip it in. Obviously, one of them is going to be eliminated in the first round, but you could see either of them making a deep run in these playoffs as Murray finishes, plus the foul. By more than 6 points per game in the playoffs, which is, as Bob said, #1 in NBA history. Leonard short, Jokić the rebound, Denver running. Hamstring injury just before the end of the regular season, came back, played the final 2 games. Gordon soars in and explodes to the cup. Denver down 3. Murray with Jokić behind the back. And Jokić couldn't complete the highlight. They, going in, you thought they had a significant advantage.
And 13. And obviously the bench plays better home. 13 for the Nuggets.
Murray swivels in.
He's dominating media. He was a pretty good quarterback
not
as
bad
well.
At that either. Here's Jokić, wow. Tough angle, Brown keeps it alive. Wow. Tough angle, Brown keeps it alive. Westbrook bounces in, and Jokić probably didn't need this.
When he catches the free throw line, it's easier for the Clippers to come bring that double. But he wants to get that deep catch.
Lob it into Jokić, shot clock's fading, and that's easy work for Nikola Jokić.
He didn't want to work it in that time.
2-for-1 opportunity for the Clippers. Jokić comes up with a steal. Jokić motoring all the way. 2-for-1 opportunity for the Clippers. Jokić comes up with a steal. Jokić motoring all the way.
That was the slowest fast break I may have seen.
Swing it, Bogdanovich, way out, no good. And Jokić snares the rebound, his 8th.
He'll put him back in when he has to.
And to your point about Bogdanovich, 0 for 3 from 3 in this game. Here's Jokić, draws 2, Westbrook on the cut. Here's Jokić, backing down Zubac. Jokić flips it in, methodical and precise. As the mismatch on Harden. Leonard shading, double comes, open Gordon, his 3, it's good!
This is a heavyweight fight.
The 15-point deficit gone. Jones misses. Clippers, all 5 starters, as Bob said. 1-point game, under 3 to go. Jokić fakes the 3, dishes. Westbrook serves it in. They have not used yet in this game. Denver has used 1 successfully. So they have 1 left. Jokić floater off, gets it back, has it knocked out of bounds, but a foul. They have not used yet in this game. Denver has used 1 successfully. So they have 1 left. Jokić floater off, gets it back, has it knocked out of bounds, but a foul.
Jamal Murray set the screen. Jokić was handling the ball on the pick and roll. And Zubac told us before the game, we met with him, he said, when you're guarding, you missed the field. When you're guarding Jokić, he sometimes is the ball handler.
Over on ABC tonight, Lakers, Timberwolves, and Jokić misses both. An 80% free throw shooter.
All Jokić and Murray, they've been doing this, and here it comes.
Here's Jokić, a 3, back iron it off, Westbrook another board. Here is Murray, down 1 in game 1. 25 seconds, Westbrook a 3, you bet! How about them apples?
We talked about it.
If you're looking for Knicks Pistons, it is started on ESPN2. Jokić knocks it away, oh what a save from Brown! 10 to shoot, another touch here for Jokić. Brown will fire, and 10!
Controls the opening tip. And Murray finds Jokić, first shot of the ball game. Denver winning game 1 Saturday. This is the 4-5 matchup in the West. And Jokić puts the Nuggets on the board. First 3-pointer late in the game in game 1. Didn't play in the OT. Here's Powell. That's the guy who said they got to get going. Powell had a terrific year. Leonard, 33 years of age, had 7 turnovers in game 1 as Murray goes strong with a left hand. See, Murray's got the sleeves on.
The key for him is he's got to shoot those open shots all game long.
Brown to the basket, lays it in. Jokić hit him in stride, and Brown, he did everything but slap the floor. Murray, no look. Jokić finds Gordon in the corner. That's his spot, and another three is good. That is a major watch tonight with Powell, and he forces a turnover. Nice play. Powell on the run, and Murray ties him up. That's going to be a jump ball. What a play. What a great matchup we have in this series. These teams, they go about it in different ways, but they're comparable in their matchups. Clippers down a point, can take the lead. Harden gets to the basket, comes up short. Up ahead, Jokić on the breakaway. They've got 10 made field goals and 7 assists. Harden now misses a three. Harden just lost the handle, unforced. Watson, three-pointer in the early going. Looking inside for Zubac, a steal by Jokić.
Times over his career, but his assists also averages fewer than 5 in the regular season and over 6.
Jokić pulls Zubac out. Westbrook, never afraid. Westbrook, a corner three. Jokić with Zubac on it. 3:40 left, and Dunn gets the strip.
That's just a great defensive job by Dunn.
James Harden goes vintage. Jamal Murray missed significant time as well, especially late in the season in April when he missed those 6 games. Most surprising coaching change you could possibly have. Not just Michael Malone either, but Calvin Booth, the general manager, also relieved of his duties. Jokić spins and finds Westbrook. James Harden's starting to heat up now. He's got 8 points. Jokić set up for 3, and he's got it. Dunn picks up Murray. Now Gordon comes to get him. Murray finds Jokić. When in doubt, 4 to shoot. Jokić pulls a 3. In and out it goes. Dunn.
We have to show him bodies. We have to be physical against him and give him different looks, slow him down. But the biggest thing is taking care of the basketball. He said in the second half, Harden was getting going a little bit, so we need to slow him down too. But in terms of just getting our physicality going and getting shots at every possession.
Thank you, Lauren. Clippers by a point with the ball. Zubac swapping paint with Jokić, and Jokić secures the rebound.
Harden, Zubac pick and roll.
Porter gives it back. And Jokić gets a pass from Gordon.
But Jokić with a great cut. It's his first time to the free throw line tonight, and he's only taken 1 2-point attempt.
Trending towards a triple-double. He was a rebound shy of a triple-double in game 1.
He's got more speed than anyone else on the Clipper team. He made the entire defense collapse, and that's what ended up creating the shot, even though nothing goes on the stat sheet for Norman Powell.
Turnover, Kawhi Leonard.
Because if anything, they would have ended up calling a foul on Zubac.
Jokić, offensive foul.
But how can Jokić not be the MVP for the 4th time?
It's going to be a close race, no question. Coming out of the timeout, Murray set up for 3, rains one in. 5.5 to go in the 3rd quarter. Murray and Jokić, lethal pick and roll combo. And now Jokić spinning. Harden got a piece of Jokić.
Well, Jokić starting to draw some fouls now. 3rd and 4th free throw attempts. Drew another one where it went off on the side. Wasn't doing that in the first half.
Kawhi Leonard will sit with 27 points already. 1 out of 2 for Jokić.
2 straight possessions.
LA by 3. Jokić drops his shoulder, powers his way in. Powell drives. Jokić is there. Powell missed it. Second chance. Done for 3. No good. Harden's got 18. Powell tied up with Jokić. And that's going to be a foul. Last year they were taken out in the 1st round by Dallas. Year before that by Phoenix in round 1 as Jokić misses another free throw. And Jokić misses both.
Harden and Zubac. Zubac has gotten very good at making plays out of that pick and roll.
Jokić with an answer. Jokić and Murray. Little eye contact. Jokić puts it up. Jokić no good. Gets his own and the follow. Jokić and Murray. Little eye contact. Jokić puts it up. Jokić no good. Gets his own and the follow. Jokić and Murray. Little eye contact. Jokić puts it up. Jokić no good. Gets his own and the follow. Last fast break point for the Nuggets at the 1:44 mark of the first quarter. Here is Jokić. Three-pointer is down, and Denver is in front. Clippers lead by 1, and a Denver turnover. Costly Denver turnover. Their 17th. Three-point game. Murray drives it, left-handed layup. Difficult shot.
Well, that's what you're going to see down the stretch if you're the Clippers.
Leonard gets right by Jokić and gets right to the line. Jokić trying to turn the corner. Zubac's right with him. The foul by Westbrook. No, Batum out of the pack. Two bodies on the floor. They would eventually go to overtime. Denver winning game 1. Here we are, hooked up in a dandy in game 2, and Kawhi Leonard forced that one, missed it. Zubac keeps it alive. Now Batum missed it. They leave Westbrook. Westbrook take it on Zubac. Finds Jokić. Jokić turnaround jump hook is true. Hit a buzzer beater. 4 to shoot. Jokić no look. Westbrook saves it. Gordon got to put it up. Gordon hits the rim. Jokić the board. Second chance. Jokić puts it up.
Why did he do that?
Not sure. Step back. No, not there. Jokić kicks it. Westbrook once again. Westbrook once again.
But they've had success when they've gone to it.
Jokić gets it right back. Take it on Zubac. Under 5 to go. Foul and 2 shots for Nikola Jokić.
Oh, he missed another free throw. Time now for the triple-double watch presented by Joker.
23 points, 11 rebounds, 9 assists.
Well, and Michael Porter seems to have played.
Jokić takes a breath, spins, drops it, and Chris Dunn blows it up again. Jokić got a piece of that. Gordon kept it alive. Pow for 3, got it! Jokić takes a breath, spins, drops it, and Chris Dunn blows it up again. Jokić got a piece of that. Gordon kept it alive. Pow for 3, got it!
Jokić spins into the lane, dump it to Gordon, and it's knocked away. Deflected, volleyball to Jokić. Over to Porter for 3, he buries it!
Jokić passed it up. Now he backs Leonard down. They clear it out. Jokić turn around, 1 foot. No. Porter the rebound and a foul. Ball in Jokic's hands. A triple-double tonight. Drop of the shoulder on Zubac. The foul and free throws.
Who looks like he's hurting a little bit too.
Yeah, Porter, he hit the ground hard. Looked like I think this is an injury substitution here. I
agree.
David Adelman had his mind set. Now Westbrook's back in the fray. Jokić driving on Zubac.
Great help by Harden.
And a turnover. Leonard with a steal. 3-point game. Here come the Nuggets.
Think about taking a foul here.
Brown passes up a 3. Now he fires. Missed it badly. Jokić with a rebound. Passes up a 3. Now he fires. Missed it badly. Jokić with a rebound. Clock ticks to 2. Jokić, no. And that is it. And the LA Clippers hang on in a thriller.
They look inside to Zoo, picked up by Porter Jr. Murray flirting with a double. Gonna have to go to work, splits it up under, awkward hook shot, and it's retrieved by Jokić, who runs the show.
And notice who was guarding Zoo and not getting back in transition.
Murray flirting with a double. Gonna have to go to work, splits it up under, awkward hook shot, and it's retrieved by Jokić, who runs the show.
And notice who was guarding Zoo and not getting back in transition that time.
Murray plays back to Jokić. Zion steps inside, and that buttery soft touch, and Denver now 2 for 2 to open up. Ty Lue has talked about after the first game he wants a faster pace. He wants an even faster pace from the second game. Tough pass inside by Zoo, deflection, interception. Gordon in the mid-range, off the window and in, and it's a 3 for 3 start here for Denver. Jokić posting on Zoo. They're asking an awful lot of Jokić. He gets around him, gets to the rim, underside, no, rebound, yes. First miss, but Jokić posting on Zoo. They're asking an awful lot of Jokić. He gets around him, gets to the rim, underside, no, rebound, yes. First miss, but Jokić posting on Zoo. They're asking an awful lot of Jokić. He gets around him, gets to the rim, underside, no, rebound, yes.
Being back home and into it, you already see that jump shot could be the key tonight.
Jokić ladles it to Porter Jr. down the lane, coming off a 15-15 game after disappearing in game 1. Off the window, Zoo the rebound. Kawhi eases into another 3. This time it's offline.
And Kawhi Leonard, you're going to get some open looks. It's up to you to step up and knock it in. And speaking of which, my goodness.
It's going to be one of those nights. 6 to shoot. Extra pass in the corner to an open Harden for 3. Westbrook back the other way has had a positive impact off the bench for Denver. Jokić, no look inside to Brown. Give me a break. On the arc and really the last half of the season. Jokić picked up by Simmons again. Dumps it once again to Brown. We've mentioned this before. He's one of the great cutters in the league.
Someone's open. Underneath. Murray cutting. There he is. Wide open, Jamal Murray. And he puts it in the basket.
Has gone in the first 2 games. You know how many points separate these 2 teams? 1 point. Jokić inside, doing some scoring. He's been assisting everybody. Jokić back out on the floor after the Clippers outscored the Nuggets 15-9 with him on the bench. Another 3 by Westbrook. This one falls, and a timeout for the Clippers.
And able to finish that much-needed basket inside the paint for the Clippers.
Brown inside. Jokić took a lot of 3s in game 2, misses there. In fact, half of his.
But also not to be understated that the bench held their own when the starters went down and got some rest. And I think that was the key too.
Denver 4 of 18 in the second quarter. Clippers 9 of 18. Jokić whistle foul on the floor. It's the 4th against the Clippers.
And the cutter and send them off his path, but that's no longer a useful trick.
Hey, Steve, we're almost under budget with the payroll next year. I do have a line item, line number 3 on the agenda there. Can we get a bunch of horse hats?
Of who organizes the costumes and everything.
I like it, the sleeper cell. Zoo inside, point blank. In and out, Brown the other way. 2:39 to play in this first half. Jokić in the mid-range. It settles in. It's about the 6-minute mark in that first quarter. Kawhi went to the bench, trailing by 5. Clippers took over ever since. Jokić knocks down the 3. Kawhi on Brown. Not there. Jokić the rebound, and now Jokić. We didn't see him a lot on the block in game 2. A whistle, a travel, and a turnover. Jokić wants to go ISO. Puts up a tough shot, misses everything. Rebound tapped out of bounds, last touch by the Clippers.
Denver went back to the conventional man-to-man after Zoo had the easy basket in the middle. Well, heck, that may not have worked. Oh, another late, yeah.
Straightens up on Zoo.
Questionable to return. He's dealing with some left foot inflammation.
We'll keep an eye on that. He has been a massive difference maker for Denver in the first couple of ball games as Jokić, coming out of the timeout, knocks down the mid-range. Harden the 3. As Julian Strawther is out there. We got the report from Christina that Russell Westbrook might not return. Strawther is out there getting his first minutes as Jamal Murray. Really Norman Powell having a Norman Powell-like game. The same for Bogdanovich. Well, you're seeing Norman flex his muscle as another assist there goes to Jokić. When Jokić got the inbound, caught the Clippers napping. He is the king of that.
Clippers were just kind of lollygagging to get back on defense and gave up a shot.
Harden bumped, wants the whistle, not going to get it. Jokić the remaining in this game, and Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokić are still out on the floor. Jokić tries to dump it into Watson, deflected, great play. Clippers get the turnover, now they're running. And Jokić has the loose ball ahead to Brown, attacking in transition, stripped by Simmons, recovered by Simmons. What a play! Jokić wing three, 2 for 1 opportunity. Boy, he is good.
I don't want to say this, Jim, but
Don't say it. Don't say it. Think it. Don't say it out loud. See, there you go. You were thinking that about free throw.
You just 4 straight free throws missed for the Clippers to open up the 4th, and now Jokić pirouettes into the lane. 10 minutes to play, that's enough time. It's trying to smother Jokić, his Serbian national teammate, lob it into Gordon. And he gets it to fall. He was 4 for 4. Jokić wants to go to work. A fadeaway. It is short.
Use those broad shoulders and make you pay.
I'm going to tell you something, Jim Jackson.
That time he got Zoo leaning to his left. He got to his spot quick enough to get by the initial defense and then pick up the foul.
10 behind Magic, who in his era was the triple-double king and was in the finals 8 times in the 80s. It's 94-76. Clippers have been quiet here in this 4th quarter. Leonard forcing the contact on Jokić, and he'll go to the line. So Jokić with 6:39 to play and a 22-point deficit. Launches from 20, it's good. Well, Jokić, again, a quiet triple-double. Come out on the floor. Meanwhile, Leonard now with 21. Brown. A leaner towards the rim, and now the offense begins to pick up.
And kicks it in. Zubac, the cutting, done. Driving on the taller Jokić inside. Over the 4 seed, Denver Nuggets. So the shooting so far for both teams not that good. Clippers 1 of 8 have started. Denver has started 3 of 8. They go inside. Jokić is there. Murray the assist on the Oklahoma City Thunder, the #1 seed in the NBA, who just swept Memphis. Twirling Murray. Zubac in with Murray on top. 7.5 in the first. Jokić will spin on Zubac. Out to Porter, bad shoulder and all. The 3 is down. And let's bring it out. We will force real quick.
That's right. You can see it's significantly wrapped up. Michael Porter Jr. is playing through an extremely painful left shoulder sprain. He suffered it in Game 2, and Coach Adelman said he couldn't believe he even played through it in Game 3. He's in so much pain.
Yeah, but it's those type of possessions and fast breaks that Denver has to have. Here's one by Jokić with the finger roll. So that's back-to-back transition opportunity.
Murray inside, slithers inside, tip in there, Jokić puts it through.
That's who's going to have a huge game.
He told us, Reggie, we got to have more patience and be less reactionary. Murray inside, slithers inside, tip in there, Jokić puts it through.
He has been fantastic in the starting role.
Gordon open from 3. Ben Simmons is in. He is defending Jokić right now. Crashing at the ball. Loose inside. Nick Batum is in. He gathers it up. Pickett is out. Murray back in. Harden will drive. Sidestepping the D. Ball stripped. Knocked out of bounds. It is LA's ball and 15 on the clock. Is the alternate. Replay center. Ben Taylor. Justin Van Dyne. And Harden to inbound. Bogdanovich a 2. And the rebound by Jokić. He's already got 4.
Look for a down screen here from Jokić on Derrick Jones.
It's off to Jokić. A 3 over Zubac. Oh, he got it right at the buzzer. Jokić nails it.
For Porter Jr.
Jordan out. Jokić in. Watson out. Brown in the corner. Bogdanovich free. Rebound by Jokić. And Zubac inside. Rebound, Jokić. He's got 6, including Harden, who's in now, and he watches Brown. Zubac on top, and he defends Jokić, who takes it hard into 2, up and down. Nikola Jokić with a big-time bulldozing play. Batum defending, shot clock at 5, Jokić inside. It's Powell finding Zubac, who locates in the corner Batum. The 3 won't go, Batum with the volleyball, and Batum will get it after Zubac knocked it out there. Done. 3, rebound, Jokić. He was 5 of 13 coming in from 3 this afternoon. 1 of 5, Jokić cutting, losing, bobbling, loose. It's snared right there by Harden.
But the problem is they've only made 6 of them.
Gordon driving on Harden. The collision to Zubac, the feed to Jokić. And you can see this number of the highest percentage of team points created, and Jokić is right there.
You and I, we don't have a vote for any of the awards.
But we did have a vote.
We did, but we don't now. So that's why I've got to ask you, because to me it's a 2-man race.
If it were me, and it isn't, if it were me, I'd do co-MVPs. It's Jokić. Dunn will defend. Porter will bobble it and fumble it out of bounds with 1:29 to go in the half. Harden inside and Zubac. Look at him. He's double. He's in a torture chamber. Trying to get away.
Wow.
Murray has played the most minutes in this series. Watson down low. Just checked in.
Oh,
Jokić,
nice pass.
great passing. And Watson gets the hockey assist with the feed coming from Jokić.
Minimal turnovers was the key for them. They said they didn't mind the heightened intensity that led to the bicker, the fight, whatever word you want to use to call what happened right before the half. Obviously, they don't want punches to be thrown, but they like that it brought out the best intensity. And minimal turnovers was the key for them. They said they didn't mind the heightened intensity that led to the bicker, the fight, whatever word you want to use to call what happened right before the half. Obviously, they don't want punches to be thrown, but they like that it brought out the best intensity. And minimal turnovers was the key for them. They said they didn't mind the heightened intensity that led to the bicker, the fight, whatever word you want to use to call what happened right before the half. Obviously, they don't want punches to be thrown, but they like that it brought out the best intensity. And
same Clipper team in the bubble and found a way to come back and win it.
Gordon gets a Jokić screen. There's a switch on defense with Zubac and Jokić inside. Doubled and fires. He had one tie at 31. Porter. 3. Good. Porter. Jokić. 3. And the rebound was picked up by Dunn.
Fabulous move there by Powell.
7 consecutive playoffs for Denver. Charging inside hard and missing on the doorstep, Jokić. Second time in this half that he has missed 2 right there.
Fabulous move there by Powell.
7 consecutive playoffs for Denver. Charging inside hard and missing on the doorstep, Jokić. Second time in this half that he has missed 2 right there.
Fabulous move there by Powell.
7 consecutive playoffs for Denver. Charging inside hard and missing on the doorstep, Jokić. Second time in this half that he has missed 2 right there. Starters out there for both teams, Brown and Powell. Jokić in the corner with a fake, and Dunn flies by.
Well, that's why you challenge, and you get a 3 out of it. 3-point shooter, but in terms of back cut and offensive rebound putback, he can get it done.
Leonard is wheeling for that shot. Clippers have won 10 of 11 since the end of March. It's on the floor. It's loose right there. It's vacuumed in by Powell. Kawhi, one-hand pass. Zubac!
Yeah, they're doubling every time off of Dunn.
Powell. Crossover in the drive. Brown defended well. Murray's got the ball. Which is a part of their decisive 34-point win. Corner 3, Porter. Good! What a shot!
Jokić attacks. That soft touch. It is incredible. Ty Lue's seen enough. Biggest lead of the series for Denver.
This get an old-fashioned 3-point play if he completes with the free throw.
Plenty of time to close out this quarter with some momentum, but those free throws have been
It's all about pain tolerance now.
Watson into Jokić, who got tangled up, fouled on the play as he was trying to maneuver, and he'll go. Jokić, who hits that he has been a part of. And he's got 13 rebounds.
And 5 assists. And again,
3.5 in the third. Murray will probe and feed. Jokić will drive hard with authority into the paint. It'll drop inside for another 2. And in the regular season, each team won 2. Oh, they double Jokić. And he'll kick it inside. Right there, Watson is flushing it to give the Nuggets their biggest lead this afternoon.
The free throw line, so here's a steal almost by Murray.
He slipped, he lost it, Harden gets it, Batum open in the corner for 3.
Quick 7 points here in the third.
It's Brown. Jokić will
Can't
twirl
gamble.
and put it in.
Can't gamble.
28 points for Nikola Jokić. And they get 30 wins, amongst the best in the league in their first season. And they got their first playoff win here the other night against Denver. Pickett will take it in. Met by Derek Jones. Brown playing with confidence now. Shot clock at 3. Jokić for 3.
Why not?
Bullseye!
3 of 4 from distance for Jokić.
A 16-point third quarter for Nikola Jokić. The defense by Brown. It's on Harden, who's had a quiet afternoon. Zubac muscling, spinning, leaning, layup. No! Murray will take it through a thicket, and he takes it to the rack and scores right there. Beautiful slashing play by Jamal Murray.
There's a lot of game to be played here.
A ton. Here's Harden. Derek Jones on the perimeter. Will penetrate and stop at the line. It's a Porter rebound against the 5-seed LA Clippers. Jokić.
Oh, if you don't send help, this is easy money.
He's working inside on Kawhi with the left hand here. Got his own miss. Brown is free. The 3, and he can't stick it. It's picked up by Kawhi. He's working inside on Kawhi with the left hand here. Got his own miss. Brown is free. The 3, and he can't stick it. It's picked up by Kawhi. Crossover Leonard to the hole. Off balance.
He called him the ultimate guy to have on your roster.
Brown takes it in. Rebound by Zubac. Ahead it goes. Leonard, the release, and he's knocked away by Gordon. What a play by Gordon.
What a great effort there defensively.
Harden trying to be more, and he is with the 2 on the run. Fouled on the play. Send him to the line. Zubac comes out to assist. Jokić is there. Kawhi's on him. Shot clock at 3. Brown underneath. What a pass by Jokić. Zubac's rebound will trigger for the Clippers the other way in the corner. Kawhi. Great footwork in the corner. Opposite side. Jones. 3. No. It's another rebound by Jokić.
Remember, no Westbrook tonight. He's out with that foot injury.
Jokić 3. And the rebound by Powell, and a loose foul called on Zubac.
No challenge the rest of the way for the Clippers.
Nuggets by 15. They've led by 22. They've never trailed in the game. Zubac and Jokić doing a dance. Picked up by Leonard.
They are causing so much havoc.
Murray fakes, drives by Harden, puts up the teardrop. Jokić backhands the ball. Good rebound. Nuggets have a timeout. Clippers have 2 timeouts. It goes in to Jokić. He gets by Zubac. He puts one over the backboard. There's a whistle.
Oh, they're going to call an offensive foul.
It's an offensive foul. 32-9, LA run.
Now back to man.
Jokić, Zubac, foul.
Jokić a perfect 4-4 from the free throw line.
And by 16 coming into the 4th. Missed them both. Oh, got it to go, the bounce. Got to come over more if you're Murray.
Jokić, twisting, turning for the lead.
Oh,
Got
man.
it! Got it! Zubac is on him. And this is for the win.
Oh, it's close.
Goes on to win the series. Thus the old cliche, pivotal Game 5. Jokić misses, and there's Leonard with a rebound.
Denver would love to play at a faster pace also.
Denver led the NBA in fast break points, but they're down about half. That's a big story right there. Michael Porter Jr.
and Norman Powell all going early in the possession.
Jokić patient. He waits for Murray, and Murray sticks the landing on a three ball.
Trying to set up Porter. Nice direction there. Murray's got it into Jokić. Jokić floated up.
It's an 11-2 Denver run. Murray's hit a three. Kawhi Leonard misses a three, and there's Jokić with the board. Yeah, Denver has come out hot. Thank you, Lauren. Good stuff there. And Denver wanting to take advantage of this home court advantage as Jokić misses the three. But only 2 3-point attempts in game 4. We'll see how the game plan changes. Murray, he's 2 for 2 from beyond the arc.
Well, Denver's now twice been in the drop. Harden blew around to the rim on one, and then they get the three.
What a pass. Brown off to the races. One of the best in the NBA this year in the transition. Jokić got it. The spin.
Elite defenses in the league has got to be a lot better than what we've seen here in the first 7.5 minutes.
Number 3 rated defense this year through the regular season, the Clippers. Murray's already hit 2 threes, and that's going to be a foul.
Easy one for the official to see.
Nuggets led the NBA in free throw attempts this season. Jokić a big reason why, but he's struggled from the line at times.
League in free throw attempts, they led the league in paint points, they led the league in fast break points. This is a team who wants to be on the attack, and it looks like tonight couldn't hang because I never even got off the floor.
That's why they call him the set shot king. Speaking of, Jokić misses a three. Westbrook looking for his first shot. He was great in the corners this year. Shot at over 40%. Jokić gets it right back. A swipe. Westbrook looking for his first shot. He was great in the corners this year. Shot at over 40%. Jokić gets it right back. A swipe.
Great shooter throughout his time in the career, but in this series until the last game, he had really struggled.
Derrick Jones Jr. no good, and Jokić with a rebound. And the Clippers go small, and Jokić typically does his best work in this window. Sets up Westbrook, corner three, no good. He's 0 for 2 from beyond the arc.
Well, Westbrook, the 2 games here in Denver to start the series was great. Averaged 14.5 points a game, and his defense was key in game 1, and now he goes to the rim and scores and has something to say to the Clipper bench.
Bogdanovich a rebound.
Great save in transition there by the Clippers.
Simmons leaves it for Powell for 3.
Now Jokić with a smaller man against Jones Jr. Turning the lane, little fall away.
He got bumped hard. When he left his hand, I thought it might be trying to set up for a lob. Jokić sets up for a lob, and the high flyer Watson on the receiving end. From 3-point range in game 4. Brown, Westbrook, touch pass, Jokić. That was blocked by Batum. 34-point blowout win for the Clippers. And he's got that quick release. No good. Jokić kept it alive for himself. Batum just 1 of 6 from 3-point range in game 4, though, after his big game 3. Brown hits a 2. Aaron Gordon, Jokić looking for contact, gets it. And he's got 3 free throws coming. And that is something that bites into opposing players' legs. Clippers. Jokić gets all 3 in the first 4 games of this series. And now Jokić fouls Kawhi Leonard. Still a trick to your mind that he can pull that off. Jokić over Zubac, and Jokić knocks down his first triple of the game. Clippers shooting 54%. They've knocked down 6 out of 15 threes. Here's Murray for 3, and back-to-back trips. Jokić and Murray, the dynamic tandem. That was a long 2, and he's got 21. Back to a 10-point lead. Kawhi Leonard in and out. Jokić with a rebound. Back to a 10-point lead. Kawhi Leonard in and out. Jokić with a rebound. Jokić with 8 assists in that first half, and he sets up Michael Porter Jr. It's now a best 2 out of 3 with the Nuggets regaining home court advantage. Murray's been the hot hand, and Murray stays as the hot hand.
Now Dunn in the lane. And Zubac spun one out.
Zone was effective in game 4. Gordon was wide open, didn't take it. Now late clock. Jokić, he'll fire it. That's a three-pointer. It's short. And Brown swipes it from him. Christian Brown takes it away. Jokić finds Murray. Murray finds the bottom of the cup. Wow. Leonard almost got a steal done all over Murray. 7 to shoot. Murray dancing. Murray fires a 3. And a miss. Jokić keeping it alive. Jokić secures. Gordon is fouled.
See Harden on Jokić. They've started to do this to keep Zubac close to the basket. The other day it was Kawhi.
Oh, what a save by Murray.
They're doing this as much as anything to keep Zubac near the basket where he can protect the rim and he can rebound the ball better.
How about the hands by... When that game 4 ended that way, as Jokić drops his shoulder on his Serbian Olympic teammate Bogdanović and scores easily inside. When he won the NBA title with the Nuggets, he had gone a 7-year window and won 5 championships. High school, college, and the pro level. That's a block by Batum. Here comes Harden in transition. Missed it. Kawhi is there.
Turnovers. And a great block shot by Nick Batum. His 7th block of the series.
Here's Murray. Stays hot. 30 for Murray. Having one of those games. Double team comes. Kawhi gets rid of it. Ball goes around the horn. Bogdanović drives. Finds Harden wide open for 3. Comes up short. Boy, Harden approaching the 3-minute mark. Clippers desperate for a basket. Powell missed it. Jokić with a rebound. 3-2 lead in this best of 7. Bogdanović with Miller and Christie. Eubanks and Brown getting some minutes here.
And I don't care what people say. I have respect for what happened in the bubble. But it was different than this. And Jokić will end his night. Look, we saw a change already. Kawhi Leonard starting the game on Jamal Murray tonight. Try to get more size on him.
Brown picks up Harden. That's been a familiar matchup. Harden goes to the basket. Lost it out of bounds. That's going to stay in the possession.
Use his size advantage. That's a big part of the Nugget attack in transition.
Gordon's got Kawhi Leonard this time down the floor. They give it to Powell. Powell over Murray. And Jokić the rebound.
In the series, Murray stops and pops, and that's good. Good to see one go down early for him.
Yep. And Zubac said, hey, you still stay with us, Kawhi.
Was having an all-star worthy season until he got the injury.
Hamstring injury cost him 22 games. Zubac with a steal.
The other one was that short Zubac push shot.
Game 5 was a much different kind of game than what we saw in the first 4, Coach. High scoring affair. Denver had their highest output as Jokić can't get that to go. Well defended that time. And then Denver had that finishing kick. Murray had an incredible game 5, one of his best in the playoffs as Jokić reigns in a 3-ball.
I mean, Jokić.
For the second game of our playoff doubleheader tonight. Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy. And there is Jokić who puts it in. He just made a 3 a moment ago. Has come back healthy and strong. And has had some big moments in this series already as Gordon just wipes out Dunn for the 2nd time. And a mismatch the Nuggets have exploited already.
Well, but if we go back through Harden's history, he's been better early in the playoff series than he has been late. Teams adjust to him.
Dynamic partner, Nikola Jokić. And what a tandem they are. 2 years removed from a championship. Derrick Jones Jr. first minutes on the floor.
Well, the Clippers blitzing Murray. So on rotation, you're going to have a tough time blocking out.
Murray goes all the way. He is fouled, and a chance at a three-point play.
David Adelman's been around the NBA game his entire life. His dad, Rick, one of the 10 guys in NBA history that has won over 1,000 games. David Adelman knows what it's like in an NBA locker room.
Kind of shaped how he sees the game today, and it quietly laid the foundation for his own path in coaching.
Thank you, Lauren. And he stepped into a really tough spot. Michael Malone took him to a championship, had a decade with the Nuggets. And as Stan mentioned, his 9th game, he is 6-2 right now. He still has the interim label on him.
And he's following a great coach. But as Westbrook knocks down a 3, that's a wide open warm-up level 3 for a great shooter. He needs to make that.
Jokić going to work on Batum, taking advantage of that size mismatch.
A lot of people are saying, why don't they post him more? Because then it's hard to get him the ball. They can get it to him at the elbow, and they're confident. Exactly, and that's what really changed for Norman Powell. And that is Batum's 8th block of the series.
Wow.
Great pursuit and not giving up on a play. That's the defensive will it's going to take for the Clippers to win this game.
Jokić wanted it. They surround him and force another turnover. Michael Porter Jr. getting that left shoulder tended to. The shoulder he injured in game 2. Jokić just pulls his way in, and Jokić lays it in, wanted a foul. Trying to post up Leonard, which he does. Westbrook gets it to him. Harden shows a little help, but there is Jokić. That is automatic right now.
And look, there's no possible way that Leonard can guard him down there, but he can take away his left shoulder at least and make him go back to a side where he's not as efficient. And Harden.
I'm thinking your brother is so dialed in, he hasn't even acknowledged one person in the crowd at this point. Probably doesn't even know C.J. Stroud is here.
Who one of the phenomenal players in NBA history, but the guy after 5 years was averaging 30, 10, and 10 in the NBA.
Just like that one. Here's Dunn back on the floor, misses his second three-point try. Murray pushes, Murray crossover, gives it up. Jokić is there, and Jokić puts it in.
8 turnovers now for the Nuggets.
In the corner.
Great screen by Zubac. Chris Dunn wide open. Bogdanovich with another offensive rebound, but then takes.
Even game 4, but he was a big part of that comeback as Jokić misses. Zubac.
Great response by the Clippers. I mean, doesn't matter how fast you get there, can you get there?
Murray gets it in the air. Murray, no good. Jokić is there. Jokić with the offensive board and the putback.
That's only the second.
Murray, Batum is on him. Murray gets it in the air. Murray, no good. Jokić is there. Jokić with the offensive board and the putback.
2-for-1 opportunity if they want it, not anymore.
And Jokić scores. Murray was patient right at the end of the quarter, and that will take us to the half. Just like we hoped it would be. It is tight. 3-2 Denver series lead.
Turnovers have killed us. A lot of those making the extra pass at the end of the shot clock. We have to be smarter with the basketball, guys.
Thank you, Lauren. Good job there. And the turnover. David Adelman into a timeout. Murray and Jokić. Jokić passed it up, finds Porter, and Porter hits a 3.
That's his first bucket of the night.
Jokić, along with some heavy minutes tonight, barrels his way in. There are 3 Clippers around him, and they force the turnover. Here comes Leonard. Leonard hangs, no, and a foul. Showing up at every level. Murray, back to Jokić. And Jokić turns it over.
His first turnover of the night.
Let it go home for the Clippers. Nuggets a 3-2 series lead as Jokić and Zubac with the block.
That's a great job by Zubac.
Murray had to go almost a half court and not get it.
They're just face guarding Murray now with Batum. Jokić long range, that's no good. Jones Jr. off him out of bounds.
See, that's a settle shot.
It is 3 games here at Into a Dome. Shot clock down to 4. Here's Jokić to the corner. Brown is open. Brown hits a 3. That's a big shot. Denver needed that one. Jokić drives and denied. He is always met by a crowd inside. Up top! Denver down 14. Under 2 minutes to go. Jokić finds Gordon. Gordon hangs and scores. Wow, he has got some serious hop.
29 overall, but it was a 1-for-13 start for the Clippers. Jokić, when in doubt, fires it up and in. 23.
He wants more focus. Notice he has not brought Zubac back in the game, so I think we're going to have to see him down the stretch, and here he gets up. I agree with you, and the other thing I'd do is I'd get Nippertum in bed and resting.
Gordon offensive rebound, and Gordon denied. Session right here. 3.5 to go. Harden in the paint. Harden up over Murray. Harden, no, and Jokić with a rebound. Knows they got to go fast.
Well, he's one of the best I've ever seen as a big guy, pushing the ball and making plays in transition, and he does it there coast to coast and finds Gordon for the 3.
Just get it in, Harden. Can he rescue the possession? He floats it up.
That ball arena.
Jokić. And how about Zubac with him step for step.
It's the way the Clippers have played the entire game down the stretch here.
Here goes Harden. He lost the handle. Ball's loose. Brown up with it. Jokić with the ball in his hands. Out the controls. 30 seconds to go. Jokić passes up a 3. Drives on Zubac and misses. And Leonard comes out of the pack. Zubac stands tall defensively.
Handed off to Murray. Jokić will fire, and it hits the heel on a 3-ball. Harden with the board. Denver is 0 of 3 from the field. All 3 shots have been from 3-point range. Jokić takes it inside. Ball knocked away. Harden, loop it ahead. Jones is a high flyer. He'll take it to the rim, and it rims out. Rebound and put back. 3 of 5 from the field. All of their points in the paint. Screen set by Jokić. Down goes Jones. Kick it out for the Brown triple. Book it. Powell. It's been a breakthrough season for him. He misses on the floater. In Los Angeles, could not. Powell. It's been a breakthrough season for him. He misses on the floater. Bullet feed. That's perfection. Jokić to Brown for the touchdown. Leonard one-on-one with Murray. Swinging around, find the open man, Jones. Jones ducks inside, the bounce, Zubac missed it.
Ty told us before the game that he wants Batum to be in what he's calling his shooters lineup in the second half and down the stretch, guys. We'll talk about it more.
It's cleared by Porter. 9-5 lead for the Clippers, 7:25 to go in the first. What a look. Jokić to Gordon. Jokić, short. And rebounded by Zubac. Get it ahead. Leonard accelerates. Leonard to the cup. Missed it. Missed it. Nuggets come the other way with Porter. Jokić runs the floor and draws the foul.
As Zubac was trailing.
Another free throw here for Nikola Jokić. He played nearly 47 minutes in that Game 7 against Minnesota last year.
And somehow got to the rim with ease.
Porter gives it up. Jokić right back to him. The give and go. Porter hangs and hits. He gets the roll.
Stay aggressive early.
Tied at 15. Murray flips it to Jokić. It's Harden there defensively. Jokić. Good help by Leonard to come over and disrupt Jokić. We approach 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Harden flip it up. He thought that Zubac would be there. He wasn't.
And he's able to knock that down with ease.
Clippers up by 3. Jokić, extra feed. It's Brown. Tried to pass it inside. Harden anticipates it. Gets it ahead. Dunn the catch. Dunn stops and misses on the interior. Had an open layup. Give it up for Jokić. Under 2 minutes to go now in the first in Game 7. Jokić short. 7 to shoot. Jokić knocked away by Dunn. Jokić gets it back. Shot clock is winding down. Another deflection, and Zubac digs it out. Harden ahead. Leave it for Jokić. It just won't go down right now for Nikola Jokić.
Has the ability to put the ball on the floor and score.
But the quick bucket, Peyton Watson can take up a lot of real estate.
Great touch around the basket and has done a really good job defending Jokić and making him work.
Jokić snaps in a three. Hands it off. Porter's jumper is short. Rebounded by Zubac. Gives it away. Floater doesn't go. Brown is there for the follow. Jokić, ball faked. Zubac leans. Jokić can't take advantage. Brown couldn't clean it up. And it's cleared by Powell. He's been held to just 2 points. The stumble, and it goes right through the hands of Zubac. Break opportunity. Westbrook waiting for his teammates. Shovels. Jokić lays it in. Plus the hard. He's been held to just 2 points. The stumble, and it goes right through the hands of Zubac. Break opportunity. Westbrook waiting for his teammates. Shovels. Jokić lays it in. Plus the hard.
Certainly helping secure this lead here in the second for the Nuggets.
Short on the free throw. It's rebounded by Zubac. Leonard. He goes cross court for Harden. Stutter step. Jones can't hit the three. Ball hangs on the backboard, and it's controlled by Jokić.
James Harden, one of the best isolation players in the NBA.
So it's 53-45 Nuggets. Brown shovels it. Jokić gets it to go. Harden one-on-one with Westbrook. Former teammates give it up. Denied! Jokić comes, Zubac. Murray coast-to-coast action.
Denver was up 20 in the fourth quarter. So this Clipper team, they're going to keep playing, keep competing here in the second half.
Jokić, there's no doubt he's going to pick it up on his end. Bounce it, Batum, swing it for Leonard. His jumper bounces off.
Wide open for that three.
Extra to Batum. Rims out. Jokić has got it. Jokić has got it. Nuggets have their largest lead. Screen, Gordon. Great feel. Jokić to Gordon. Acrobatic deuce. Harden, shot clock is winding down again. They have nothing going right now. Harden, 2-1. Tosses it up. Short. And Powell is fouled by Jokić. 12-0 run. Powell trying to end it. Denied at the rim. Porter, hot shooter. Yes, sir. Powell trying to end it. Denied at the rim. Porter, hot shooter. Yes, sir.
They need that from everybody on LA.
Nuggets used a little extra clock as the ball was rolled in. Brown, knock around, turnover. Clippers dominated the Nuggets, and Game 5, Nuggets return the favor to the Clippers.
Derrick Jones Jr., you got to continue to attack, drive, and get easy opportunities.
Jokić drives it, finishes in a foul. He took it right at Batum.
To attack, drive, and get easy opportunities.
Jokić drives it, finishes in a foul. MVP chance, they might very well be right. Serbian national team teammates, bronze medal at the Olympics this year.
I do wonder if fatigue playing a role with this Clipper team.
Jokić, it's off. Offensive rebound, Westbrook is fouled. He just gave them.
You got to do it on this end, as you talked about, Ian.
Bogdanović closes in on Westbrook, shot clock down to 10. And a screen that was illegal. Here's Jokić, back in, and hits on a turnaround.
Showing his skill.
Miller couldn't finish, and he gets a piece of it, and there's a foul. Chance at a three-point play.
Showing his skill.
Miller couldn't finish, and he gets a piece of it, and there's a foul. chance at a three-point play. Yep.
Fourth quarter, 85 to 65, and the Clippers chipped away.
Eubanks. That won't go.